साकरी खोर की जय हो। वृंदावन धाम की जय हो, बरसाना धाम की जय हो।
Hare Krishna.
Just a second. Harishanand Prabhu, you are ready for reading, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving the transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Harishanand Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna. Harishanand Prabhu is not to be seen.
Yeah, he's walking on that sakri khor.
Okay, so that means Rameshanai Prabhu, kindly start reading.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Vitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Persecution of ISKCON's public chanting of holy name proves that the movement is pure and genuine. Chant Kaji to some devotees of Lord Chaitanya. No one should perform Sankirtana on the streets of the city. Today I am excusing the offense and returning home. Such orders stopping Sankirtana in the streets of the world's greatest cities have been imposed upon members of the Hare Krishna movement. We have hundreds of centers all over the world, and we have been specifically persecuted in Australia. In most cities of the Western world, we have been arrested many times by the police, but we are nevertheless executing the orders of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by chanting on streets of all the important cities like New York, London, Chicago, Sydney, Melbourne, Paris, and Hamburg. We must remember that such incidents took place in the past, 500 years ago, and the fact that they are still going on indicates that our Sankirtana movement is really authorized. For if Sankirtana were an insignificant material affair, demons would not be object to it. The demons of the time tried to obstruct the Sankirtana movement started by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Similar demons are trying to obstruct the Sankirtana movement. We are executing all over the world, and this proves that our Sankirtana movement is still pure and genuine, following in the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 17.127. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari Bhagavan ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Mata ki jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Gaurang Nitai Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Morning Chanting Program ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. There is one incident in Russia where a movement was totally banned and a case was registered saying that this ISKCON people are terrorist and extremist people. Why terrorist and extremist people? Because when a person comes in the contact of ISKCON people, their way and behavior becomes extreme. They do not live a normal life. According to the Russians, what is normal life? Normal life is to drink, to eat meat, to go to parties, and you should have to fight amongst the people, dance. So the person when comes in contact with Bhagavad Gita, their life changes. So they wanted to ban this Gita, and a long case happened, and ultimately ISKCON won. And now it is not, the ban has been lifted, you know. So in throughout the world, specifically like Prabhupada mentions over here about Australia, so many devotees were put inside the jail for chanting on the street and distributing the books over there. So we come to know how much problem they had faced for distributing this holy name, distributing the books, distributing, spreading the message throughout the world. When this devotee went inside the jail in Australia, there also they were chanting the holy name. And what was the effect in the jail? Other, the people inside the jail, they started chanting and they started becoming devotees. Ultimately, they had to release the devotees from the jail, saying that these devotees are more dangerous inside than outside. And that's why they had to leave these people. So this is genuine and authentic movement, Srila Prabhupada says, where the power of the holy name is changing the lives. Otherwise, if it had not any power, the other peoples, the demonic peoples, would have never been interested in such insignificant things. But yes, they are seeing that people's life is changing. And that disturbs. When Prahlad's life was changing, Hiranyakashipu was very much disturbed. Why he is not saying Jai Hiranyakashipu? Why he is only saying, Hare Krishna? Why is glorifying the Lord? If he had said Jai Hiranyakashipu, all the problems of Prahlad Maharaj would have been finished. So this demonic people have their sets of mentality, and they want that the people should live this type of life so they can be controlled. But when they take up to Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they take up to Bhagavad Gita, they take up to Bhagavatam, they actually transform their life. And they leave everything, meat eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit sex life. And their life becomes, one time in London also, Amsterdam, this happened in Amsterdam. One thief was running and he went into this Sankirtan movement. And through that Sankirtan movement, he went into the temple. And for temple, he stayed for 1 year, hiding over there. Hiding under there, and there he used to do bogus chanting and all that thing. But 1 year staying there, his life changed. He started really practicing devotion life. And after 1 year, he went to the president and he told that, who am I? I'm not what you are thinking. The president is said, yes, I know you are not that what you are. You are the spirit soul. So no, I'm not speaking out that thing. I'm speaking that I'm a thief. And I've somehow come. But after 1 year spending over here, because if I had gone outside, I would have caught. So later the president handed him over to the police. A long case happened. And the police asked him, what were you doing in 1 year in the temple? He says, we were getting up at 3:30 and taking bath in cold water. Then we were chanting, we are doing this. All the morning program was told to him. And then the judge after that told that he should be relieved. The Poland judge, the people told that he should be relieved. So why? Because he says they are suffering more. In the jail, he will not suffer more, but he is suffering more. He has to get up at 3:30. He has to chant over here. Let him suffer. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada